Will Clayton Gambino of Pittsford. Come on over here for a minute. Is he going up on the screen? Going up on the screen? Is there a screen? I hope you were showing. Oh, you're seeing something that I can't see. Okay, I just want to make sure. So, Mr. Clayton Gambino, just 1 year, this nice-looking young man, 1 year ago, you were stealing to support your drug habit, correct? That's what you told in our story. But through your recovery today, you said you found honesty, you found yourself, you found your family, and you've turned your life around and are working the steps of recovery every day and giving back, to the community. Your story began November 24th, 2009. And, Will, you mentioned in your story that you were actively using drugs, you felt you were dead. Or in prison, you thought you were going to be in prison by the time you were 20. Why don't you tell this group how has recovery changed your outlook for the future?
Recovery for me.
Recovery for me! That's what you said, right?
Yes. Today my life is living in such a different manner. I have amazing relationships with my family. All this stuff's been given to me so freely, so I feel I need to give back. I'm grateful for God every day, what my family, my higher power have done for me. Today, recovery has changed my outlook upon my future. I know that I'm just going to do this one day at a time. I don't have anything else to live for. Life is it's amazing. I don't know, I can't believe it. No, I got one. I know that in my future, I plan to live a wonderful life and give back to the community. Because I know that I can't have what I have now unless I give it back. I want to help out as many people as I can. And I know every one person is just amazing. I sponsor people now. I have a home group.
Go ahead,
I have service positions.
That's right.
And all these are ways to give back. And I know that I need to do that.
All right. All right.
I don't live in the future now, so I don't know what's gonna happen when I'm 20. But I know that the way I'm living right now, I'm not gonna be dead or in prison. I know that through my life now, recovery is my main object, and I can't live without it. I know I'll be dead if I do.
I'm with you on that.
That's all I got. Thanks.
Will, your badge of honor, you wear it proudly. Okay, young man, you're doing a great job. All right. Okay, Ms. Lisa Densmore of Windsor, come on over. Let me tell you a little bit about Lisa. Her addiction to gambling inspired out of control. You didn't have any hope of stopping, right? That's what you told us. Now after getting the treatment you needed, you're rebuilding your life. You said you can breathe again. You can laugh, and you have hope. You're a proud member of the Faces of Recovery, and you want to reduce the stigma associated with compulsive gambling. And your story began March 2nd, 2009. So, Lisa, you talked about, now you can breathe, you can laugh, you can hope again. Tell us what the biggest change has been in your life as a result of recovery.
Thanks. The biggest change for me is I no longer feel ashamed to say that I'm a recovering compulsive gambler and a survivor of gambling addiction. And my story matters. And it will make a difference. When I left recovery with rehab, when I left rehab and entered into recovery, I made a commitment to myself to do everything I could to create more awareness about this addiction. An addiction that needs more awareness, and one that almost took my life and has left a path of destruction that sometimes doesn't feel like it can be fixed. I have a mission. I'm here. I'm alive. And I'm hopeful. And I've created ProblemGamblingEducationFoundation.com. Check me out and see my mission. Maybe you can help. I'm here representing recovery, but I'm also a 39-year-old woman who is not a mom, who is not a wife, who has no home or a career because of gambling addiction. The word is out there, but it's in fine print, and it needs to be in bold. I'm here representing that you can get on the other side of this, and I'm on the other side of it. I still have work to do. We all have work to do. There's a gap between what we know and what we're doing, and I plan to help close that gap. Believe in yourself. Recovery works. Treatment works. I'm here. Way to go. Yes.
And Lisa, you grab that proud badge of honor and you tell everybody what that is and what that's for. Wonderful. Mr. David Scales, come on over of Manhattan. There we go. There we go. Yes. Okay. David, you know, David is a proud Vietnam War veteran, and he felt, there we go. And he felt it was a miracle for more than 40 years of using drugs and alcohol that he was able to choose recovery. He's been blessed, he's reunited with his children, and he's happy with his life. So, David, you tell us, how important was it that you have support from other veterans in your recovery journey?
I'm very happy. That's the key word for me, is that I'm happy within myself, and I'm happy to have fortunate to have found the Samaritan Village Veterans Program that gave me all the support I needed to help do this today and be here amongst all you fellas and ladies out here. And this looks good to me, and I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
David, there you go. Mr. David Scales, and Mr. David McDaniels come over of Brooklyn. David says he went from overnight, he went from an innocent child to a drug-addicted recidivist criminal. 45 misdemeanor convictions. He's reborn. He's committed to helping others who are addicted. You tell us, in your story, you know, why do you feel reborn?
Good afternoon, family. Good afternoon, family. I just want to say it's a blessed opportunity to stand here in front of you, and this is a prime example of what I'm talking about rebirth. You know, I changed my whole life, the way I view things and the way I deal with matters and feelings. But I want to say this in closing, because I know we have to move on. I just want to say that anybody can change, but you have to do the work. The counselor can't do the work for you. I can't do the work for you. The commissioner can't do the work for you. Only you can change you. You have the power within you to change. So stop, get off your, you know what, and get to the work. Thank you.
Mr. Senator Tom Duane of Manhattan, please come on over. You know, you were able to, you told people you were hiding your alcoholism, but one day you were sick and tired, and that's what happens, you get sick and tired. Tell us what, Senator Duane, you know, what your recovery has been, part of your recovery that has the biggest impact.
The biggest impact is that I get to live one day at a time. Clean and sober since October 1983. Living with HIV since before that. My recovery from drugs and alcohol, gateway to my recovery, trying food, money, sex, love, trying to recover, but sober one day at a time since 1983. My message, go for your dreams. If this gay, HIV positive, addicted, recovering person can become a New York State Senator, you can do anything. Anything. And the joy is in the journey. So enjoy every day that we get to keep alive. Thank you.
Nicolette of East Meadow, come on over. Nicolette, there you are. Look at this beautiful young girl. She said she wasn't able to deal with her feelings and emotions, so she used drugs to cope. Wasn't long before it got out of control. So Nicolette, you tell us, you know what I mean, how has recovery been an example to you? How have you been an example to your peers?
I think that I've been an example to my peers. You know, like, I'm young. I haven't really been in recovery for that long, and you know, like, I still go out, I still, you know, have a good time, but like, even like my friends who like still, you know, do like stupid things, like, they look up to me. Like, I could be the one to be sober and having a good time, you know, and like my family and all the people that I, you know, like, I went to a treatment center with, like, it's good to like feel like I was a role model to somebody. So thank you.
Good for you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Deborah of the Shinnecock Reservation in Montauk, come on over. This is what Deborah said. She called herself a crackhead. She was arrested and then she surrendered. Her date was December 5th, 2004. She's a Native American. Deborah, tell us what you've done and the traditional means and methods of healing to recover.
I've participated in sweat lodge ceremonies from the time I was 6 months clean. I've done full moon ceremonies, women talking circles with the White Bison program, which I'm very involved in, and am now trying to get involved in that within my agency. And I initiated to a lodge in the Ojibwe tribe in Wisconsin, where I travel 4 times a year to pursue my spiritual journey. So keep it up, everybody.
That's great. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Nicolette. All right, you're going to get your recovery pin. You need that. Mr. Greg of the Bronx nicknamed himself the Night Owl, lifestyle, addict, dealer. He's grateful for his recovery, and now he's a businessman and a trainer. So tell us about being a trainer and a businessman.
Well, you guys said that your story matters. When I heard your story, I found hope. And hope was in the journey of recovery. I was homeless, addicted, a gang member, and I turned all that around and made a business out of it. I went back to school after being addicted and homeless, went back to school and got a master's degree. Recovery has brought wonderful opportunities for me. They say change is inevitable, growth is optional. Let's grow out of our experiences. Thank you.
Right, thank you very much. Andre, where are you of Albany? Andre's a single dad. And while he was in prison, he learned through a 12-step program, and he's working with other single fathers right now to help them with their recovery. So tell us a little bit about that, Andre.
My name is Malik, and I'm an addict. Yes, sir. When the drugs are gone and the addict begins to work a program of recovery, wonderful things happen. Lost dreams awaken and new possibilities arise. My name is Malik, and thank you. I'm a blessed addict.
Thank you, Malik. And our last gentleman, Mr. Scott Wilkinson of Poughkeepsie. His addiction took him to places and caused him to do things he never thought he would do. That recovery has given him a second chance and a happy life. Working as a truck driver and running a small business. You got a second chance, Scott. Tell us how your life changed because of it.
Hi, my name is Scott. Since being in recovery since June of 1999, recovery has given me every goal, every dream has come true. Nothing's changed for me, one day at a time. Every time I set a goal, I achieve it now, where before I couldn't. I lived my life, another lifestyle. Today I live a totally different lifestyle, one day at a time. Thank you very much.
Great, thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, these are the representative of your story. You know what your job is? You take this card, you hand it to 10 other people, and you tell your story of hope. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, very much, and congratulations to our 2010 Your Story Matters campaign. Oh, Izetta, I missed you. Did you hear Izetta? Oh, Izetta's here. I'm sorry. I didn't know we found Izetta. Izetta, come on over.
Come on, Izetta. Come on over.
Izetta was incarcerated in state prison. She decided to fight back, and Izetta, you're here with your beautiful family, a very strong bond. Tell us about your recovery and how it changed your professional goals and accomplishments.
During my addiction told me that I could not succeed and I could accomplish nothing. You guys, through recovery, being support for me, let me know that I could achieve and accomplish anything that I set out to do. So I thank you for my process, allowing my mom to come through so that we could raise my son, who has no experience from either of us using any alcohol or substance abuse substances. Thank you all.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, your story matters. Tell it. New Yorkers for Recovery. Thank you very much.